Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, you know what? Welcome. It's EJ Breathing Fantasy Football. Literally, I was gonna do a little 5 minutes of but I saw I got a couple viewers in here before we start the show. But hey, man, I'll be on for a few minutes until probably 11 p.m. Eastern. So about 30, 45 minutes. I'm gonna set a couple lineups. If you guys are new to the show, we're just chilling here on the stream. You can ask any questions. You can if you got any plays you like, any deep sleeper plays, that's usually what we're looking for, like some players that are contrarian, low own, obvious chalk. And this is not an advice show. I keep getting messages on Facebook a little bit, and some people go in the chat and they're like, EJ, so what do you know about DFS NFL? Like, what are your credentials? What do you study? Like, you come on here, you do these streams, but you're not. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just gonna be me, do what I like, and hey, man, this is like a night time, just chill hangout spot. I'm not like one of those other dudes. I don't ever want to be like the other streams. Hey, they're popular. They know what works as well. But man, there's too many guys like that out there that are just giving out what they think are, these are the plays, this is a sleeper, this guy is low owned this week. That's just not me, man. Not me at all. I'm the dude that puts a screen up like this, like this, and we're gonna set some lineups. Simple, easy peasy. The $61 you see here, this is a best ball. I did about 27 best balls. If you don't know what best ball is you set a draft of 20 players. I think eight are starters, 12 are bench, and it automatically sets you in each week. You never touch it. It's just like regular draft, like league drafts that you may have done in the past, but you don't touch it week to week. So it's kind of cool. I can just look at it, see if I'm going to make a little extra money back towards the end of the year. But for those that know best ball, then you already know where we're at. So let me know if you guys have any good best balls going on. We can just chat about them, man. Tell me your cool plays. This is a lifestyle, just chilling, streaming show. So I like to build a little bit. There's not many of them out there like that. Shout out to another guy that does a streaming in a way. He doesn't do stream, but he uploads his videos, and this guy is hilarious. So shout out to you, Pharaoh Kane. Maybe one day we'll get on. I'm gonna give a shout out to his channel. Hey, this guy does just showdowns, but he knows what he's doing. He's got his own algorithm with the way he sets his lineups, and I like it. A lot of curse words here and there, but that's just what it is. We get fucking pissed, man, when we don't see these guys perform the way they should be performing, man. Fuck it. I tried doing my best Pharaoh Kane impression, but man, it would be fun to have him on and just chat with him here and there. So we'll see where that goes. This guy just does showdowns, and hey, he's pretty cool dude. I like the personality, and that's what it takes to be with this DFS community. You gotta be chilling and just having some fun, man. If you're on here looking for advice from some of these top streams, do you think they really are going to give you the plays that they've been researching? So they don't, once they're that big, they don't care really. They're just going to put out content that appeals, that they know that this is what may make sense this week. But these guys are creative, man. So let's go on here and let's set some lineups. Let's show some creativity. So I'm gonna go back up to contests. I'm gonna throw in an upcoming. I was gonna look at, I have this Fantasy Lab software. I'll go back to it. I'll look at Draftkings. I'll pull up this week's, and we'll just look at the player pool as we go. I like looking at this. It's cool in the sense of, if you set optimizers, I believe in the optimizer. I believe it works, but you got to know how to use it. And this is my third week using it. I probably use it about 5 to 10 times to start the season so far, with showdowns, smaller games, so things like that, and the main slate. but I'm still trying to learn how to tweak it. So shout out to Fantasy Labs. Man, these guys really have this cool software. And man, don't live and die by this stuff. If you like a play and you don't like a player, hey, X them out. Don't put them in any of your lineups. If you're not feeling that, you got to go with what makes sense to you, not with what all these other channels out there are telling you are the players. Hey, cool. Look what other people are talking about. Not my channel. I'm not going to be dropping any more advice things. I'm just going to be chilling, setting lineups. I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like. But man, I don't give a fuck what you put in your lineup. That's your choice. You stick by your choice. If you're coming on here looking for advice, you can go ahead and not subscribe because that's not what this is, man. We're just chilling. I know it's like sounds contrarian. EJ, why would you come on our Discord channel? Shout out to Clockwork Sports. I don't ever want to be sponsored or get anything from these guys. I'm just saying shout out to them because they have built a network where people can go talk on a Discord. I'm not really a big Discord guy, but it's just because I haven't been immersed in it. But shout out to those guys that connect on the Discord, connect on Facebook. I do have a Facebook page. And shout out to anybody that really likes just chilling and setting DFS lineups. So let's see here. 8 minutes in, man. I gotta get a little faster. I want to be 3 minutes, 4 minutes in setting lineups. Jumping on it. All right, so here's two first lineups I did. Just they're ugly lineups. The quarterbacks are hideous, but are they? I mean, for the value you're gonna get with Jacob Eason at 4K, I'm rolling with Jacob Eason in a few lineups. This guy just needs 15, 20 points, and he could get it. It could be one of those games where he's needed to do something. I mean, so we'll see where that could be at, especially going against. Let's see. I'm gonna go create new lineup. I want to pull it up. I want to pull up that Jacob Eason lineup. I just want to show what I think could be a lineup that's one of the cheapest stacks, I would say, out there with what you can do. No receivers. Oh, that's like the highest receiver, 5,500 from the Colts. Going against the Titans, who have been a little suspect with their defensive play. So there's been a lot of fantasy points that the Tennessee defense been giving out just because it's a rookie. If you think the Colts are going to get shut out, hey, let me know if you think the Colts are going to get shut out. But for 4K, hey, if you're one of those guys that does max optimized lineups, you got to put Eason in a few. You just got to roll with it. But this is just me doing a hand lineup. I got Eason, Pittman, Doyle, and I ran it back with, of course, King Henry. I got Cook, so I got two studs. I got Hill and Allen as two other studs. I got a correlation there. And then you got Kyle Rudolph, which that's a shout out to Jake, double tight end. He hasn't scored. A lot of these guys haven't scored touchdowns yet this season. I don't think Allen has a touchdown yet this season. Rudolph doesn't. I don't even think Doyle does. He has a handful of targets and catches. 8 catches, 12 targets over 2 games. Maybe this would be a safe play for Eason. A nice little tight end security blanket. So I like this lineup. I zeroed it out. Bengals D, I think is a good play. Steelers have looked suspect. It's another one of these division games for 2,100. I think the Bengals D is priced a little too cheap. Maybe 2,700 is where I thought maybe the Bengals D would be at. But yeah, for that price, I'm not passing up. I don't know what's wrong with Big Ben. And you just never know with a rivalry game like that. So let's look at this. Hey, welcome. I got one viewer. Hey, just jump on the chat if you're able to. Or just stick around. I'm going to set some lineups. If this isn't for you, hey, all good, man. A play I had last week was Derek Carr at quarterback in the main slate. Man, I was all over him. And guess what he did? He performed for his price. He had like he was like the third best quarterback play like in fantasy, but I feel like he was the best play. Yeah, Kyler Murray had the most points, but he was 8,200, and Derek Carr was a lot cheaper, and not many people were on Derek Carr. I tried telling people, I tried going on the Joe Holka show with 500 streamers. That guy has so many people on the show. He runs a good show, but he don't set lineups. And I'm going to keep calling him out. I'm going to keep calling you out, Joe, until you jump on and I see you set up a lineup on your FanDuel that you do. Hey, show us a lineup. Show us why you're so good at what you do. You just say a bunch of names and tell us that some of these players are hot or not. Yeah, I like him. I like some exposure there. Yeah, let me see you set a lineup. I'm not going to watch any more of your stuff until I see you set a lineup. I'll just scroll through. If you're not setting the lineups, I'm eventually I'm not gonna be a fan of you, man. I don't even know what everyone likes, but I think a lot of people want to see you set lineups. I mean, see people on YouTube, if you're gonna have a show, set a lineup. That's what we want to see. We want to see you set lineups. It doesn't mean that you're giving away the answers. You're just plugging in, showing what a strategy looks like. So we're gonna start with a clean slate here. We're gonna set a lineup. We're 13 minutes in. Set a motherfucking lineup, man. All right, so Kyler Murray, he's like established himself as he's going to be in the top 5 all year long. Is there any plays out here that just are a complete lock that are 35 points in this top 10, I'd say? 35-point lock. How about a 30-point lock? Tannehill, would Tannehill be up there? That's a chalky play, I bet. I bet a lot of people are on this because we haven't really seen him yet. Does he have 1 touchdown? Yada, yada. This is a good game for him to ball out. But if they get a lead, man, do you think Tannehill's going to be slinging the ball around? It looks like it'll be the running game. But it is a good game to play, man. I think he's priced well. I'm not hating it. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Breathe Fantasy Football, literally. I'm your host, EJ. We're just having some fun, setting some lineups, just chatting. I'm going to go on for a few more minutes, probably another 20, 30 minutes. See if we get anybody in the chat that wants to just, hey, EJ, can I see what a lineup looks like with this team, that team, this player, that player? Hey, just let me know, man. All right, so I'm not sure about running with Tannehill. I want to go through here and get a full breakdown of the quarterback before I pick one. And let's see who we like for the 13. Is it 13 games? Yeah, 13 games. Heineke, man. I'm loving some Heineke. I think Heineke is still not a bad play here. Everyone's going to be scared about the Buffalo D. They're going to see that first-ranked pass defense. But this guy looks like he has no fear. Watching him play against the Buccaneers, who won the Super Bowl in the playoffs, he had the best game out of any NFC team in the playoffs last year. Hey, tell me I'm wrong, man. I'd love to hear it, but or not just NFC, even the Super Bowl. Mahomes didn't have a great game against the Bucs. Aaron Rodgers, he couldn't finish it against the Bucs. Drew Brees didn't look like he had that great a game. They eventually lost to the Bucs. Now you got Heineke, who almost beat the Bucs in his first start. Almost did, man, in a wild card game at home. But this last week against the Giants, he looked good. He stepped right in. I think this guy looks like he's going to be better than when Minshew came in last year. We thought Minshew Mania was going to be a real thing. This guy looks like I think he's a good player. Even against Buffalo, because Buffalo can put some points. Yeah, I don't know what the spread is. Hey, EJ, this is a low-score game. I don't know why you're concerned with the football team and the Bills. Man, what happened to Winston last week? I'll tell you what happened to Winston. But he's back to his interceptions, 2 interceptions. Man. I didn't really think he was all that great in week 1 against Green Bay. He had like 5 touchdowns with like 4 touchdowns with like 93 yards passing before he got the 5th one. Something like that. Look at this Matt Ryan, 5,400 against the Giants, who, man, I think I may go here. How do you not go here? This should be like a 25 points. Those boys, Pitts and Ridley. Yeah, this is probably a chalk stack, but hey, let's see what we can do with it. We'll make it more unique. I'm gonna roll with a Matt Ryan stack. I think it's almost time to roll with Barkley. I think a lot of people are gonna be on Barkley, thinking he's gonna get his first touchdown, but man, we can make this work if we went Barkley. He's gonna be pretty high owned, I bet. I don't know. It's not really so if I plug him in here, it kind of just looks. Let's just pull that game up. I'm definitely gonna roll some optimizers with this game. You can't miss this game. I want to throw some Tony, man. When is this dude gonna finally? This is what I like to talk about. These deep sleeps. Like, I'm gonna throw him in some lineups. You just never know when they're gonna want to throw him on the field. He only played 28% of the offensive snap, but it seems like this guy, if he does catch a ball, it could be a deep one, unless Jones wants to just continue to run it and trip up. Nah. Man, Holiday, Shepard. A lot of people are on these guys. I can't believe Shepard's actually having a great season so far. It's looking pretty good. I just threw Ridley in here. It's really not a bad play. When are we gonna see the Kyle Pitts coming out? Is this a game? Is this a weak Kyle Pitts? I mean, he's had a lot better game last week. I think this is a good week to fire him. I think I'm gonna roll with him in this lineup. Hey, thanks for sticking around, 2 viewers. We're just chilling here, man. I'm never touching Mike Davis. That's a rule. I never touch him. I won't have him. Well, he had 7 catches. Man, why does this guy get so much work? I've seen the moves he makes. It is not pretty. He's got that one little cut. And I think people are going to be high on him. I'm going to fade him. I'm fading Mike Davis and everything. It's just something I can't do. So if you want my fantasy advice, it might not be good for Mike Davis, so it's your choice. This is like a common one. I could see Barkley finally getting his. This is probably one of the most obvious chalky stacks. But let's make it look interesting now. Go something completely different. Let's go to this game. Let's go to the Ravens and the Lions. After watching the Lions last night, Swift is only 5,800. Man, I like to see a snap count of what he did last night. Hey, what's going on? I got a 3rd viewer. Hey, welcome to the show. This is DJ, Breathing Fantasy Football, literally. And we're just chilling here, man. Could I do a correlation here with Swift? I don't think many people are going to go to this Baltimore, but man, I want to put a receiver here for Baltimore. I know a lot of people are going to be high on Jackson, 7,800. It's not a bad play. And Hollywood Brown. He can get another touchdown here. I can see a deep ball against the Lions. They had some dudes get banged up and hurt. If we didn't go Brown, could we go Watkins? And he could have the game. I'm gonna go Watkins. He's not hurt. He played. 4,900. Let's see, where else can we go? We're building lineups here, man. Something that these big popular dudes do not do, and I'm gonna continue to hate until I see them do it. Because I'm trying to help them out. I'm just trying to help anybody out that wants to do DFS. That's what we're doing here. We're just chilling. Man, I feel like I just want to get on the mic here and freestyle a little bit. I'm gonna start busting some bars eventually, man. And once I start to get in the mood, then it takes my mind away from looking at the names, trying to find a good one, put it in the lineup. Because that's what we're really about here. We're just trying to chill and chill, man. What the fuck happened to... There's this one guy that he didn't do anything once he caught a couple balls. Allen Robinson, what happened to him, man? Oh, so Justin Fields is going to play this week. That's right. So I got 5K. Let's go ahead and get our defense, because then I can look at what I could do here. Receiver flex. Defense. Who is a unique D? I already showed you Bengals D. I think Titans D is an obvious one with the injury. A lot of people are going there. That's like, where else can we go, man? Can the Washington football team be a good D? Like Josh Allen, he makes some unique plays sometimes, but he can make mistakes. And the running game doesn't look that great for the Bills. These guys, I'm interested to see. Let's throw them in there, man. It's a contrarian play for sure. A lot of people are not going to be playing the Washington D. So where else can we go? I want to go with some good quarterback throwing the ball to these receiver and flex. Lockett's just been on fire to start. He's finally priced higher than Metcalf. Sweet. Diggs, man. Diggs hasn't gotten... Oh, Diggs in the end zone last week, right? Yeah. But he hasn't been that stout. He hasn't had that 30-point game yet. Is Hill going to get a bounce-back game? Do we need Hill? No, I'm not going to roll with Hill. Not in this one. I feel like this could be a Julio game. Get another 100 yards and a touchdown for 6,500. Let's throw him in there. I did like Ryan Tannehill, but I'm going to roll with the Matt Ryan stack. 5,800 in a flex. Let's see what we got here. Claypool, that's who I liked last week, and he had a bunch of targets. Not that great. But a couple deep balls. Maybe Big Ben wakes up this season. and finds the end zone with some Claypool. I was on Claypool last week. Can I be back on him? Of course, of course. Man, what a big disappointment Robinson has been, man. Doesn't seem like he fits that system with that coach. I even think Edmonds is a good play. Oh, I don't even want to start that. Edmonds is a good play. Oh, whatever. His workload, I saw that it's been a lot better over Connor. Hey. Let's roll with this. I'm going to put Claypool in this lineup. It's different. It only costs $1. Let's set another lineup, man. There we go. Matt, Ryan, Barkley, Swift, Julio, Calvin Ridley, Watkins, Kyle Pitts, Claypool, Washington football team up here in the new school. We just on the mic having some fun tonight. Hey. All right, man. So let's set up another lineup here, guys. I need to go back to my originality. I used to have a dice, and I'd roll it, and whatever it land on, that's where I start. It'd be like quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end, flex, defense. I need to get back to my dice system, man. Hey. There's all different kinds of ways to set lineups. You can do it just based on pure projections. You can do it based on heart. You can do it on gut. Sometimes it makes no sense. And those are good lineups too. Y'all want to see a Chargers KC stack without Hill? Maybe some Pringle? Let's do some Herbert. Can we get Eckler in here? Eckler's back to catching balls. I mean, I think this could be pretty big. I'm going to go Eckler here and do some Keenan Allen. Hasn't gotten that end zone yet. Still getting 100 yards every game. I think I'm going to roll some Keenan Allen. Run it back with, you know who I like? Pringle. Waiting for this boy. He did get a touchdown. That's right. He caught 2 balls. He could get it again. Man. He only had 11 offensive snaps. Maybe he needs more. Someone would have to get hurt. Sure. I do want to put Pringle on the lineup. Let's do it, man. Let's be different. We don't play it safe here. What else? What else you guys thinking here? Want to fill in the other running back? Or should we go tight end? Maybe cheap tight end? Let's see running backs. Kamara. It's going against the Pats. I think they could get going again, but I knew he wouldn't be the same player with no Drew Brees there anymore. I think we all knew that. Jeez. He's going to be low owned AF. Could go back to Barkley in this lineup. I feel like Barkley's due. He's gonna be chalky. Let's roll with him, man. Some Adam, man, Thielen's still popping off against Seahawks. Has Jefferson, what has he done? Has he got in yet? He did get in last week. Trying to think, I'm gonna put Jefferson or Thielen in this lineup. I'm trying to think which one I want to roll with. I think I'm gonna go with Thielen. Hey, that's how you should do lines sometimes. You just gotta, we don't know what is the right or wrong answer. We're just chilling, man. Coco Kyle Pitts here. Let's roll back. Let's roll back with it. Let's try a different defense. I went Washington football team in the last D. What are you guys thinking? Broncos 4,300? Nah, we don't need that. Let's get a cheap D. You want to go opposite? What if we went Jets D here? How crazy would that be? I'm still not buying the whole Broncos offense. I'm just not buying it completely. I'm gonna roll with Jets D here. Yeah, Broncos 2-0. EJ, you're retarded. You don't know anything about fantasy football. You're just wasting your time here. But anyway, man, I'm just trying to think of the plays that may work that you're not thinking of. Let's look at this flex, man. Ooh. 6,400. I can go back and get a triple stack with Mike Williams. Oh man, now that would be crazy. What would this mean? Why would Pringle make sense here if I did this super duper stack? I feel like you'd have to have Hill or Kelsey. You can't do that. Yeah, Williams look good. Let's take Thielen out. Can we find Tyreek Hill? Take Pringle out. Can't do that. Put Mike Williams in there. Take Keenan Allen. How about we take Keenan Allen out? Harmon. Man, I love that Harmon's on the field so much. Ooh, 4K. We can get a 4K running back here. Just trying to change it up. See what Hill in this lineup. What Herbert, Eckler, Mike Williams. Oh, 4K. Let's look at these 49ers. Are they on this slate? Nope, not on this. Excuse me, not on this slate. Man, there ain't much for me to work with this 4K spot. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. I could take Mike Williams out, put Keenan Allen back in with Hill. Let's do that. Who can we get at 3,800 here? So if I'm picking Jets D, hey, you can roll with anybody from the Jets, and it's not a bad play. Contrarian play for sure. Hey, it's not a bad lineup. I zeroed it out. I wasn't gonna until I saw the Jets D, and I'm gonna keep it in there, man. A little contrarian, a little different. That's how we like to roll, man. All right, I just done 2 lineups. Ooh, 38 minutes. Look at that, man. 2 lineups on the stream. Mostly, I don't have many people on. I love doing these random streams. Sometimes we'll get someone who wants to jump in and say, hey, what's up, EJ? How you doing tonight? Hey, jump on and say hello, man. Let's look at the fantasy labs just to see. So we set 2 lineups. We'll go through. I want to kind of look at what they think are the highest rating players. So here they have this set. So if this is your first time looking at fantasy labs with me, I like to look at it just to show you some free plays, man. Show you a service that is paid that I paid for. I can use it however I want, unless they told me EJ don't put it on the stream anymore. Then I won't do it. But hey, no harm, no foul. All good, man. Hey, what's going on, 2 viewers? Hey, you guys are the lucky 2 viewers that get to hang out with me for a few more minutes. I'm actually the lucky guy. So I appreciate you guys jumping on. Let's just hang out for a few more minutes, look at some plays, talk DFS. It's easier for me if anybody wants to chat. I'm not a natural guy that is always talking, even though I'm talking now. I don't like it. I like just chilling, man. I want to build this. I want to help build this underground community of people that just set lineups on the stream. I don't know. And let me know if there's any other channels out there that set DFS lineups live stream, and you can hang out and chat with them. Let me know if there's any other channels, because I haven't seen any yet. I would love to meet and see some other channels that set lineups. I just set 2 lineups. We can go back and look at them. If you ever jump in, there's the last one I set. I got a couple Jets players on there because it makes no sense. And that's what you're supposed to do for these Sunday games, man. It can't always make sense. If it makes too much sense, then you're not different. Just have some fun with it, man. So here's the highest rated plays of the week, according to Fantasy Labs. Based on their unique algorithm input, we know the answers. You got Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, always up there. It's like Chalk City. Chalk City. Matt Ryan, he's number 8, 9. All right. I like him a little bit. Carson Wentz is there. I don't think Carson's going to play. In that other lineup I showed you with Jacob Eason, it don't mean anything if Carson Wentz actually plays. Oh, I don't see him playing, man. I see him sitting out at least one game. So Joe Burrow is 5,500. Man, is he not right? What's up with Joe Burrow? His ownership was pretty low the past 2 weeks. 3%, 3%. It was projected at higher. I don't think they know. None of us really know what it's going to be like. Man, Joe Burrow could be a good play. Let's make a lineup with Joe Burrow real quick. Because I'm not on the Steelers doing much. I want to see Claypool get in there because I think he's got that punch. So does Johnson. I don't know. All three of those receivers and James, what's his name? James Washington for the Steelers, man. All those guys could be good if Big Ben's still good. And we don't know what to make of them. Great new lineup, man. Hey, what's going on? I got 3 viewers. Hey, thank you. You're the 3 lucky viewers that make me feel lucky. Thank you guys for joining. And if you hit the subscribe, hey, you can hop on another time and we can also chat down the road. This is not a fantasy advice show. I'm just setting lineups. We can talk about the plays. I'll pull up some things. We'll look at crunch some numbers. I'm learning this stuff. Eventually, we're going to smash an optimal lineup on the stream. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait until the day we do it. Man, I was loving some Joe Burrow last year. I was on him when he got that 40-point game. I was talking with a guy, Chris, and I was like, I'm on Joe Burrow this week. And he's like, oh, man, he ain't going to do it. But he did it, and he got that 40 points, man. That was last season. Let's see, where was it at? Oh, they ain't gonna show it. Oh, man. He hasn't had a good game yet. I think this could be the game. Let's throw him in here, man. What does Draftkings have to say about him? He had 3 interceptions. All right, who should we roll with Burrow? Where should we go? This will be the last lineup we set. And then we're going to end the stream with a yoga mindful breath. This is breathing fantasy football, literally. And we breathe in the players we like, which is Joe Burrow, just momentarily. And we breathe out the players we fade. Chase caught 2 of 4 targets. He caught a touchdown both weeks. Man, this guy's looking pretty good with him. But nobody else is doing much. Boyd hasn't done much to start the season. Oh, yeah, he's been involved. 9 targets, 7 catches last week. Let's throw him in the lineup for 4,700. Maybe go with him and Chase. No Higgins. I would love to just go all 3. That'd be nuts. No, you can't do that. You could, but not in the main site. Let's roll with these 2 guys and leave Chase out this game. Maybe he don't catch a touchdown in this one. Well, put Claypool as a run back. I think I could go Najee Harris here. This is how I do it. Mostly I do a quarterback. I do a couple combos. I get it. If you got Murray, you can just do Hopkins. Whatever, man. But if Burrow's going to get his, I think he's going to get his by 4 touchdowns, 3 or 4, 33 fantasy points. Could be nice. Ten attempts, 38 yards. This dude has not ran well. Had a bunch of catches. 5 catches. Oh, that's not much. No, fuck that. I ain't going Harris. Everyone's so high on him. So we got 57 average. Let's find a cheap running back here. Man, McKissick was like highly used last week. He could be back at it with Buffalo. It's not a bad play. They even used this guy at the goal line, man. He got a goal line touchdown run. They seem to really like this guy. Yeah, but if Buffalo gets like a lead, like 2 touchdown lead, this is the guy that's gonna be in the game more. Let's roll with him. And it looks like James White is back. He is back. We go cheap at running back here. Go back to James White. I like Mac Jones this week as it coming out. I did a Mac Jones lineup off the stream, and I liked it. Zach Moss has looked, he had a great couple runs. He had a couple of stiff arms. He looks like he knows what he's doing out there, man. It's going to be hard to run against Washington. That'd be a hero play. Just looking at some cheap plays here. This guy hasn't done much, right? Malcolm Brown. No. I don't know what to make of the Dolphins offense now with Tua hurt. I don't know if he's out long. Hey, Pete, let me know. Is Tua going to play? Duke Johnson. Oh, he may go to the 49ers, huh? Yeah, everybody was so on Elijah Mitchell, and he's out now. Yeah, that's just dumb, man. Dumb. Wow, look at how cheap Clyde Edwards-Helaire got. Let's roll with this contrarian guy who has not looked good to start the season. I still get a piece from this game. I think I'm going to go Allen or Mike Williams. Hey, what's up, JB? Hey, welcome to the channel, man. I appreciate the comment. You're talking about Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That fumble made his cash value go down. Yeah, I'm feeling you on that. I think I saw that fumble, too, towards the end of the game. I think it was, right? I randomly watched a movie during the game with my wife, some crazy llama killing people movie, and then we put the game back on, and then it looked like a good game. That's what we're just doing here. We're just chilling on the live stream, setting lineups, because none of the top guys, they never set any lineups, and that's the 6th or 7th time I trolled them. I'm gonna troll these top streams until I see them setting lineups, because they should be doing it for you guys. They're the popular stream. They should be on here setting lineups for you guys. They're not setting no lineups, man. Man, I should change something here. What can I change? Where can I go better? Defense. I can get a strong defense here. Or should I stay cheap? Now I got so much remaining cap. Yeah, I'm not really on Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but hey, it makes the lineup look different. We're looking for different lineups. These are the type of lineups you see on the Millie Maker where it's like, man, how did I not think that Clyde Edwards-Helaire would? He's the starting running back. He got his this week, week 3. How did I not see it? He got 25 points. McKissick got 20 again. And then Burrow finally stepped up. Steelers just haven't looked the same. Hey, you're exactly right, man. That's what I thought too, brother. They don't do that stuff, man. When I first got into DFS, I thought YouTubers gave lineups. They just give you best players to look for. And some people like that. They put this on podcasts and they just chill out and they just listen to these guys talk. And this is how they look. They split screen, they interview, and they talk with another guy. Hey, so what do you think about Saquon Barkley this week? He looked better. I think put him in some lineups. Yeah, let's do that. And then they move on and they talk about someone else. And man, they're never setting any lineups. Let's set a whole lineup. Let's see how we can make it fit. We could set any stack and make it fit. But JB, this is going to be my last lineup for the night. I'm going to call it a night. I've been on the stream 53 minutes. We're going to go to an hour. I'm going to try and do more during the week. So if you want, you can come back, subscribe to the channel. It would help. I have like 26 subscribers. My goal was 1,000 for the season. Hey, that'd be fun. I want to give 1,000 subscribers lineups that they could play. Unique GPP lineups. So let's look at the defense here. Kind of want to go. I went cheap defense. Now what's like strong? I can't believe the Steelers D is 3,900. I mean, Burrow has had 2 games now, even though he had a bad game, but I think he did well last year against the Steelers. Hey, thank you, brother. Hey, you have a good night too, man. Good luck to you. I mean, unless you're leaving right now, I'm gonna still be on another 5 minutes. So we're back here. Sometimes I forget to put I'm just using one monitor. It's a one-man show here, man. I do have some guests come on, so I'm making friends as we go. If you're ever comfortable talking on the stream, hey, JB, I'll pull you on the stream next time I come on if you jump on. You're all welcome to chat. You can turn your camera off. You can turn it on. I don't care. I don't care about any of that stuff. If it's easier, if you want to chat, if you want to give me a unique play, we could talk about it, and it does well or bad, it'd be cool. I mean, if it did really well and I played it, I'll give you some kudos back. If I hit a top lineup, like a top, hey, you best believe I'll look out for you guys. I haven't had one yet on the stream, so we'll just wait until that day comes. I've been breaking even. Last week I made a little profit. I do some optimizers, do some hand builds. We have a little fun here. Ravens D. This may be a week to deploy the Ravens D, man. Coming off that big win against the Chiefs. The Lions got shut out against the Packers in the second half. This is the D I'd play over any of these other Ds. So tight end, who could I get? Kelsey here? Hey, why not, man? Could get Waller. Where can I upgrade at? What if I took Edwards out? See, I'm not really on. I just want to see how it looked. I could take Edwards out. Kelsey is an obvious chalk play. But that's those points. So I get 5,500 running back. Where's that at? Gordon? No. Drake? No. Drake had his chance. I didn't like what he did. Gaskins? I like Gaskins just based on this. This is the same thing that what Chase Edmonds did. I'm gonna roll with Gaskins. I'm gonna throw him in here. He's due to have a bigger game. This ain't a bad lineup, man. It's not. I got heavy. You're not taking anyone for the Bengals this week because Burrow. But that makes me want to take players from the Bengals. That makes me want to stack that game. Steelers D they've looked good, but if Big Ben's not doing too much, the Bengals are gonna be out there in the field a little bit more. I don't know, man. I just wanted to see what a stack could look like. It's a cheaper stack with Burrow 5,500. Hey, it's going to be a low-owned stack. This lineup really isn't that pretty, but that's what the beauty of GPP is. It's not supposed to look pretty. It's not. If you think your lineup looks good, you're 9 times out of 10 you ain't going to cash GPP, because what you think makes sense isn't where it's going that week. We don't really know what's going to happen on Sunday. Yeah, we know some chalk plays are going to get you some points. But come on, man. And that's no diss to you, JB. I'm on your side. I don't think this is a great play. I'm not going to have that much of Bengals. But you got to think contrarian sometimes. You got to, and this is still a good contrarian play to roll with. There's some QBs, there's some stacks that you can't touch. But this is one I think you can. Yeah, I guess I'm just picking apart the Steelers because I was on Derek Carr last week the same way I was hyping up Joe Burrow. And this is coincidental. I'm not just trying to attack the Steelers. But I was on Derek Carr and I'm just looking at points. 50-50, you had a parlay for Burrows to throw over a certain amount of yards and threw 3 interceptions in a row. But I like it since it's different than others. Never know what might happen in this football, of course. Yeah, man, we never know what can happen. Last year, before Joe Burrow got hurt, this is where everybody wanted to go after he threw up that 40-point game. Everybody was going Joe Burrow until he got hurt, man. JB, I don't do any prop. All I do is lineups. My stream is nothing but lineups. Draftkings lineups. I don't do FanDuel. I don't do underdogs. I don't do this. I don't do that. No, I just stick to one thing with the football stream. I'll do some showdowns. I love showdowns. I'll have guests on. We'll chat. Usually every other person that comes on the stream, they know more than I do. I just like doing this as a lifestyle stream, just hanging out, chat with you guys, trying to build a community here, trying to have some people talking to chat. I'll put up any plays that you guys have. There's no big guys out there that are doing that. They're just telling you plays. People are asking questions. So what do you think of this guy? There are people asking questions. They're not reading this chat like that. They want you to join and subscribe. Not subscribe. They want you to join and pay for their inclusive price so that when you write a comment, it shows up in bigger caps and then we'll read what you gotta say. Those dudes are just out there to make some money off you. So if you guys want to follow those big streams, hey, watch them, but don't pay them, man. Don't pay those guys. The only thing you should be paying for are your lineups. And if you want to learn the optimizers, hey, these are cool too, man. I did pay for this service just so that I can look at projected look at ceilings, see if I can miss something, see what the rating players at, see what the chalk looks like, see who the underdogs are, see what everybody else is going, because then it allows me to talk to you guys and say, hey, this guy looks low on this way. Holy shit, I didn't. That's what I like to do. These other guys, they're not giving you what you want to hear. They're telling you what they want you to hear. And they're probably gonna bury me, and that's all cool, man. I know how this works. I'm not new to this. I'm mostly so if you don't know me, if it's your first time, my name is EJ. I am your yoga guy. I'm a yoga influencer. I have a yoga channel. I love fantasy football. It's two things that kind of don't make sense, but it makes so much sense in my head, and I love to roll with it. It's good to just be chill, setting lineups, and not taking it so serious. And that's the vision I have with it. This is your third week of DFS and betting. Hey, cool, man. What do you like so far? Do you like lineups? Are you liking those prop bets? I don't. Maybe if I got a big bankroll, big bankroll, because I do these optimizers, I'm gonna enter 150 lineups in the mini max, $75. Why not? But I'm still learning this optimizer. I'm still learning how to tweak it certain ways, because that's how it works. It's just a computer algorithm. I don't know if you can see here. I got exposures. I could say Lamar Jackson. I don't want that much of them, but I want at least 20% of my lineups of Lamar Jackson. Or if there's another guy down here, where can we go? It's pretty unique play. Mac Jones. I could say I want Mac Jones and 10% of my lineups. And when I hit generator in the optimizer, it's going to show me lineups with at least some of those guys. And that's what's cool about this, man. But it's going to have their own projected. So yeah, let's see here. Oh, it's still looking. But hey, I was just trying to show you what that looked like for a second. We're at 1 hour and 4 minutes. All right, I think I'm gonna roll with this lineup and call it a night. Yeah, you have any questions, man, about your lineups? I have a Facebook page. Let me find it here. You can search for it. It's DFS only. You can put your lineups, screenshot them, put them up there. If you type in and you go to groups and you type in Draftkings GPP GPP lineup strategy talk, NFL only. So it's a startup. I got 148 people that joined from last year. This is my second year doing the stream. My first year starting my own channel with Breathing Fantasy Football. I did this on my yoga stream last year. So I'm enjoying the rookie season of running the channel. It's fun, man. You're better at predicting games, but it's stressful. I like DFS because it's just fun. It is fun. It's so much fun to set these lineups. I set them, I forget them. I enjoy watching the games. I'm a diehard Packers fan. I'm a diehard Green Bay, anything. So when Green Bay plays in the main slate, we'll look at them. When they're in the showdown, oh, you better believe we're going to be looking at some contrarian plays, because I watch these guys. I know who's on the field. I know some of the packages, some of the unique things. I know what Aaron Rodgers does. He spreads the ball. Anybody can get a touchdown. Usually every season, every player that could catch a ball gets a touchdown by Aaron Rodgers. Almost every season. But every time I played DFS, I was one player switch from top prize. We earned it all, man. I'm there too. I've had a lineup before I started the stream, I was almost winning 100K in the fourth quarter of the second half games. It was like the 49ers. I had George Kittle. He went off for me. I was in first place. A $3 entry for 100K. I got a screenshot. I have it saved here. I don't know if I want to dig for it and show it to you on the stream. I've shown it before. I ended up winning $1,000. I fell out of first. I went down to 25th place. But man, I love it. Like Cobb. Hey, what's up, Spence? I'm about to get off the stream. I appreciate it for jumping on, man. I did like Cobb. I still like Cobb. I mean, I guess it looks like he's going to be a slow contributor. But when Cobb finally gets his, he's going to get his. Cobb will have a game where he gets 2 touchdowns and like 8 catches. It's going to happen. Like, it's just going to be slower than we thought. I thought they just throw him in there and be like, here you go, Aaron. We got him. He's on the field all the time. Are you happy? Are you happy? And that's not the direction that they went to start the season. So, hey, you too, Spence, if you want to jump on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, I know a lot of people, I think Facebook's kind of faded. I don't know. I still use it. Friends, family, hang out, chill. Yeah. So here, I was seeing if you guys had anything else to say. I'm probably going to wrap it up. We'll do one yoga mindful breath. If you've never done a yoga mindful breath with me and you want to do it, just take whatever you can, any distractions, and just put them on pause for a few minutes. Not a minute. We're going to do a mindful breath. We'll start in about 30 seconds. Just come to a comfortable seat, wherever you're at. If you're sitting on your bed watching this, or if you're just in a chair on a computer, just slowly rest your shoulders down on the desk, wherever you're at, on your knees. And softly close your eyes. And take a full exhale out here. Think of the breath in the body. Through the nose, breathe in. Feel the chest rise and release. Breathe in. Think of these unique plays that you want to make this week. Breathing in, breathe them in. Whether you want to roll with Kyler Murray, Derrick Henry, and breathe out. Fade. Who you want to fade? Breathe them out. Another deep breath in. Who are we liking this week? Which game, which stack, which prop bet? Let's find that unique play, that deep sleeper. Is it Byron Pringle again? Release, let it out. Are you going to fade Barkley? Or are we going to roll with him? All right, this next one, I'm not going to say too much. Take a deep breath in. A little bit more. And breathe out. All right, one last breath. Deep breath in. Give it everything you got, a little bit more. You can move the arms up. Get a nice deep inhale in. Pause, hold. Exhale, release. Release the hands down. All right, softly open the eyes and just take it easy the rest of the night. I hope you guys enjoy your Tuesday evening. I'll see you guys maybe Wednesday. I wanted to do a best ball draft. I'm still thinking about what I want to do. It eats up 50 minutes of me looking at weekly stuff, but if anybody wants to do a best ball, if you want to do one, Spence, I may do one. Just let me know, man. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a good hump day tomorrow. So be easy and take care, everyone. Have a good night.